Piazza case. Pennsylvania Attorney General wants manslaughter c.harges. Harrisburg, PA. The Pennsylvania Attorney General announced Tuesday his office will pursue involuntary manslaughter charges against 5 Penn State fraternity brothers in connection with the death of 19-year-old Tim Piazza, after a hazing ritual at Beta Theta Pi fraternity. With Piazza's parents by his side, Attorney General Josh Shapiro explained why his office, now in charge of prosecuting the case, will appeal the March decision by District Judge Allen Sinclair to dismiss the charges. "We firmly believe that justice for Tim Piazza demands that a jury hear this evidence," Shapiro said at a press conference a day before a preliminary hearing for 12 other members of Beta Theta Pi facing charges in the February 2017 death of the Hunterdon Central High School graduate. More, Judge again tosses most serious charges in Penn State fraternity death. More, a year ago, Penn State's Tim Piazza died, and his parents aren't letting up. More, Penn State president, much remains to be done. 1 year after pledged death, Shapiro said various charges will remain against 26 members of the fraternity, but the most serious charge, involuntary manslaughter, should remain only against 5 members. Former Centre County District Attorney Stacey Parks Miller had indicted 13 members on involuntary manslaughter charges and 13 on aggravated assault charges. "We are committed to holding every responsible individual accountable for their actions in this tragedy consistent with Pennsylvania state law and the evidence," Shapiro said. Shapiro said the involuntary manslaughter charges should remain against the 5 members because their actions meet the conditions of a manslaughter charge. Shapiro said the 5 fraternity brothers participated in the gauntlet that gave alcohol to Piazza and the other pledges, knew of his fall down the steps in the fraternity house and failed to call for help when they were aware he was hurt. Shapiro said those 5 defendants, Brendan Young, Daniel Casey, Jonah Newman, Gary DiBelleo and Luke Visser, had specific knowledge of Piazza's fall at a time when medical intervention would have saved Tim's life. Shapiro also said he is seeking to reinstate reckless endangerment charges against 6 defendants, hazing charges against 2 and conspiracy charges against 8, all charges that were previously thrown out. Piazza, a sophomore engineering major, died of severe head and abdominal injuries after falling several times at the fraternity house on the night of a bid acceptance ceremony and party in February 2017. Security video recovered from the house showed him and other pledges being plied with alcohol, and authorities later estimated Piazza had consumed 3 to 4 times the state's legal limit for alcohol. Contributing, Associated Press. Follow Mike Deek on Twitter, @MikeDeekMike.